So the biggest thing, you guys, is I don't want you to confuse a marketing offer with your business offer, okay? They're two very different things. A marketing offer could be an ebook, a checklist, a webinar, a template, an audit. And a business offer is basically like, we help X get Y by doing Z. And so understanding that they are two very different things. And ultimately, your offer aims to show how we help solve problems and pain points for a niche, okay? So I run a couple different businesses, right? Obviously with the agency ATM, for instance, we help everyday individuals that want to build social media marketing agencies have an A to Z platform that can take them from brand new all the way to scaling to 6 and 7 figures, okay? The pain point, that's one pain point that we solve. Another offer could be, we help struggling agencies who are looking to grow, scale their businesses by implementing better systems and processes and automations into their agency and showing them more effective ways of building offers so they can scale their business, right? So it's about finding pain points inside of an industry and then showing how you actually solve that problem, okay? So your offer is not SEO. It's not PPC. It's not Facebook ads. It's not your deliverables, right? It's not your price. That is not what an offer is, okay? Nobody cares what SEO is or PPC. Like when you're speaking to a business owner, what they care about is that you understand their problems and you're going to be able to solve them, okay? So when you think about that, your offer really is the result, the output, or the benefit of what it is that you do to solve pain points, okay? How are you going to make this business owner feel? Like ultimately, that is what we're talking about here. When you work with them, how are they going to feel at the end of working with you, okay? And like, how are you going to get them there? So I used another example here. We help solar companies get 10 to 15 new monthly installs from Google without advertising by ranking them first in Google, okay? How many of you guys think that that's a little bit more effective than just saying, we do SEO, right? Because SEO is just a service, you guys. It doesn't have any feeling, emotion, psychology, benefit behind it. And when you sit down and think about it, ultimately, what is it that a solar company needs? Okay, so when you guys are thinking about your niches and going through your process of building these things out for a niche, you want to go do your research because you want to understand what problems are they dealing with. Ultimately, you know, how are you going to solve them? Because the service is just a service, right? Like, sure, you're gonna go hire somebody to do fulfillment for a company, but ultimately, your offer and the way that you craft that is just simply about pain, solution, benefit, etc. Okay, so I want you to remember these 3 keys. Okay, who is your target audience? What do they ultimately want? And how are they going to get it? Okay, if you can answer these 3 questions about your niche, you can build a powerful offer, okay? And you're going to continue to build different offers and be able to test them, and you're constantly going to use these 3 keys, okay, when building your offers. So I put this here because over here we've got pain points, okay? Your client's in a busted up car, right? They're struggling to do marketing. They're struggling because they don't have necessarily the time to do it. They could do it. They could go do their research. They've probably tried it themselves. They've probably hired a couple of busted agencies to help them. But ultimately, to get them to becoming a happy client, driving that Ferrari, like, you got to get them past this roadblock. All right. So ultimately, you've got pain points over here, client success over here. Okay. You got to overcome the roadblocks to achieve that success. Now, to remove that roadblock and for you to get to a 7-figure agency owner, it's as simple as this, really. Niching down, productizing your service, and having steady leads, okay? And it's almost the same exact process for the business owner as well, because ultimately, you're discovering their problem, you're productizing it, offering a solution, and really bringing them a steady flow of leads so they can grow their business and do their sales and everything else. So the same thing that you're doing for your business and why it's important for you to learn it is because by you learning it and applying these things for your business, you're going to be able to go help local businesses grow, right? Because you're having to do the same things to grow your business. So that's why it works so well hand in hand. So let's give you an example here of if you were needing to develop leads for HVAC, okay? Basically, the very first thing that you need to understand are the pain points of that business, right? But not only their pain points, right? When we start crafting an offer for HVAC, you need to understand the industry a little bit, right? Going to Facebook ad library, going to Google, actually typing in, what different marketing agencies are doing or what different HVAC companies are doing and what kind of offers are they putting out there, right? So offer creation with your client is step number one. Being able to go to them, and maybe you go to Facebook ad library and you take screenshots of 10 different ads that different HVAC companies are running with their copy, with their images, and throw it all into a Google Doc, right? And say to that client, hey, here's some example ads that are running on Facebook. Here's some different offers that companies are running. Which of these best fit your business, right? Is it a discount? Is it a first time client thing? Understanding what's going on in the marketplace so you can create an offer for your client is step number one. Now, here's the funny thing. If you do this for one company, you're going to find out really quick after the second one, the third one. Where this becomes powerful is because you're going to find out that these offers are very, very similar across the board. And when you have the knowledge and you can go to the table of, hey, here's the 5 offers that are typically in the marketplace for HVAC. Here's what we can do for you. Here's some sample ads that we've done, right? Or here's some sample ads on Facebook. You don't even have to tell them that they're not your ads. You can just say, here's sample Facebook ads for HVAC. Here's the offers. Here's the copy. Here's what we can develop for you. Because that same research that you're doing, you can hand it off to a white label team or hand it off to a VA team and say, we need to recreate this. We need to use Chat GPT to rewrite the ad content. We need images that aren't this, but we need to redesign them with the client's logo. And now you've got your offers, you guys. So the next piece is a landing page, okay? So developing a landing page doesn't have to be difficult. In fact, for those of you on Go High Level, they have a template library that has almost every industry in there. They've got all of your lead gen forms in there. You can literally rebrand it for a client, and you can drive traffic to it. However, with lead form ads, you guys, and what we're teaching in this course, you can run lead form ads and on the back end, set up some automations. You can use the AI booking bot that we mentioned inside of the course as well to auto book appointments on autopilot, and everything's there for you. So you could even go into Go High Level, build out a quick landing page. You can even throw that client's logo on it and say, here's a landing page. This is what it could look like. And then from there, we're talking paid traffic. How do you get traffic to that landing page? Or if you're doing Facebook lead form ads, that is your paid traffic, okay? And the last piece is automation, follow-up, and AI booking. This piece, you guys, is everything right now for businesses. When you can tell a business, hey, we're going to automate your review system. We're going to automate your email nurture sequences, your SMS text messages. So clients get a text message, get an auto follow-up when they book an appointment. They're going to get text messages all the way up to leading into that appointment to make sure that your show-up rate is good. And oh, by the way, we have an AI booking bot that can book your appointments for you and have conversations with your clients while you're working. It is brilliant, okay? So that takes you from understanding pain point. And this is very clear, you guys. This is basically, this could be Facebook, it could be Google. We do a lot more Facebook than Google, but depending on the company, if it was a roofing company, for instance, Google makes more sense than Facebook. Some business types do better on Google than Facebook, but ultimately this is kind of the solution from pain point to happy client, okay? Now, take a look at this solution. Looks the same, slightly different, right? You understand the client's pain points. You reach out to them and say, we optimize your GMB. We're going to optimize your website. We're going to add and improve pages on your site. And then we're going to build high quality links to your website, which is going to ultimately result in you ranking much higher in your area on Google. You're going to get more phone calls, which is going to lead to more business because those people on Google are actively looking for your service, and you're going to show up because of the work that we're doing. And that is an SEO solution, taking them from pain point all the way through to happy client. And again, it all started with these three key things. Okay, who is your target audience? What do they ultimately want? And how are they going to get it? All right. So here's another one before we kind of close this out for the night, you guys. But we help HVAC companies get 15 to 25 additional jobs by automating follow-up and increasing bookings with AI and automations without high-cost retainers. Okay. Sounds like a mouthful, but ultimately talking about what is ultimately important for an HVAC company, getting additional jobs, right? Now, I know from experience that most of these guys that are in, service-based businesses, whether it's HVAC, painting, plumbing, most of the time they're in real life working on the job. So when you can tell them, hey, we can do automated text follow-up. So if somebody calls your Google number and you can't answer your phone, we're going to actually have automation reach out to that client, send them a text message, ask them what they need help with. And in fact, the AI bot can take over and have a conversation with them and even book an appointment for you onto your calendar with you not even there. Like, think about the power of that when you can tell a client that, right? That's ultimately what we're doing with high level in these automated services on the back end. And when you can tell a client, hey, we can do it for $1,000, or you can do this for $750. Like, you're not hitting them with these large, crazy retainers, because ultimately, you guys, when you systematize these things, the setup for you may take, a couple hours initially, or handing it off to a VA team that has an SOP that shows them, hey, here's how you go to Facebook ad library. We need to find some images. We're going to replace it with the client's logo, set up a brand new image. We need to take this, the type of copy and offer that the client wants. We want to structure that. We can utilize Chat GPT. We're going to go ahead and get those approved by the client. The client's going to send them back saying those are good to go. You're going to load them up in their Facebook account, and we're going to turn that bad boy on. And once you've done this for one client and your automations are set up on the back end, guess what? In Go High Level, with a click of a button, you can send all of those automations to a brand new client account. So everything that you build for your first client, with a click of a button, can be transferred to another client. You go in, you change the branding, and you're ready to go. So setup becomes faster and faster the more clients that you have inside of a niche. And that's why technically you can have better price points. It can be way more cost effective. You can be making more money on these deals, and you can be cranking them out over and over again. So yeah, I mean, that's exciting when you can offer this stuff now to clients, and like the amount of time, you guys, that you're saving them. And that is what's so valuable here for local businesses. Okay. Is that not only are you going to help them save deals, you're going to make them look more professional. You're going to make them look like a much larger company than maybe they are, because there are still some solopreneurs out there. But you're putting like an AI booking bot in their system that acts as a VA full time. You're putting automations there that literally they probably couldn't do, and they certainly wouldn't know how to set it up themselves. So you become a white knight for these companies, and that is ultimately why this is so powerful right now, and why so many companies are saying yes to these offers. So that's pretty much it for tonight, you guys. I just wanted to cover how to put together offers for yourself, because ultimately, if you can answer these three key questions, you can build powerful offers. You can split test and launch different ads, to get people through the door, to start those conversations, because all you're doing is utilizing these key things to build out a simple Facebook ad. You don't need super long ad copy, you guys, anymore. You need to keep it simple. People don't have time to read through all of that, right? Call out your audience. Hey, HVAC owners, are you struggling with this? Are you, XYZ? Well, we help you do X plus Y to get Z. Okay. What do they want? And how are they going to get it? If you can answer these 3 questions, your offers are going to take off. And if you're niched down, you can repeat that process, and you're going to have a booking system that's bringing in consistent business owners that you can hop on the phone with, that you can explain what the system does, what Go High Level does as a whole, and how you can implement simple things into their business that are going to save them time. And time is the most valuable thing for business owners. So when you can do that and you can step up and actually do that for them, it's going to make a dramatic difference in their business, their life, everything else. So go out there, you guys, build some offers. If you want, you can even drop some of those into the group here. If you want to leave a comment down below. If you guys don't have Go High Level yet, go ahead and click that link above, because there is a free trial there. If you guys don't have the agency ATM full course yet as well, it's going to be 50% off for a short period of time. So go ahead and grab that, you guys. It ends up being about $250. We want you on board. I'd love to have you guys on in these live Zoom calls. So after these calls, like, I can answer questions for you. Inside of the private group, we are doing tech walkthroughs. We're doing sales calls. We'll even do review calls. I'm going to be going over, I've been doing a ton of SEO audits lately. So I'm going to be going over a lot of stuff on how to do more SEO services, as well as SEO audits, and really help you guys start closing some deals, not just on the ad side of things, which is probably your easiest service to close. SEO is a powerful tool though, and can be a great money maker for you as well. So I definitely am going to be doing a whole new section of the course that just covers SEO deals. So we're excited about it. So jump on board if you guys haven't yet, and we will see you guys soon. All right, take care.